going to be a lot of sweating. I saw your graphic earlier, and it's like, can we buy a 9? It's just 9s all across the board.
And unfortunately, I think I have a pair of 100s in there as well. Yes, so even if you're not exercising or if you're not a kid running around outside, you still need to stay hydrated in this. Even just spending an extended period of time outside, even if you're relaxing, can be dangerous. So that's why we have a heat advisory today. Another heat advisory. This will go into effect at 11 a.m. today, and it lasts until 7 p.m. Feels like temperatures could be up to around 112 degrees. Right now, temperatures are sitting in the 70s and the 80s out there. The 80s for the lakefront. Everyone else really sitting in the 70s, but we are going to quickly warm up. Today, highs will come in anywhere from 95 to 101 degrees. Yes, a few spots could actually reach the triple digits today. So we have that heat advisory for heat index values up to 112, but your actual air temperature could be right around 100. We also have a 30% chance of rain and storms. If you see rain, that does, of course, bring a brief cool down, and then it feels really humid after. But we could see some of these storms pop up in the afternoon hours, and be aware if a thunderstorm develops, it could potentially be strong to severe with some strong wind gusts. Yesterday, the metro area did have a big storm. It caused a little bit of flooding or localized flooding with that. Same story here if they're not moving much. Now, as we head into the evening, that activity drops back. Tonight, lows in the 70s and 80s. Yet again, it will be partly cloudy to mostly clear, warm and humid. Same old song and dance. Now tomorrow, similar to today, but maybe even a few degrees warmer. Near record heat again tomorrow. Heat index values could be up to around 115 degrees. And we do have a 30% chance of rain. You will likely want that rain to bring the temperature down as highs soar back into the upper 90s and even near 100 degrees. Highs on Monday, I think we could have a few more spots that actually reach the triple digits. So again, tomorrow, I think more of us will have the triple digits. Today, though, a few of you could actually reach 100. So this is near record. We will likely tie or break some records in the coming days. Today, the record is 100. So we'll see if we tie it. I'm going with a high of 99 at the airport, but tomorrow I'm going with a high of 100. Same on Tuesday. So that would tie or beat records. And by the way, a pair of hundreds back to back Monday and Tuesday. That's the record streak for New Orleans for 100-degree days. So New Orleans has had 2 days in a row where the airport has reached 100 degrees. That happened in 2010 and back in 1980. Slidell, you had 3 consecutive 100-degree days. That was in 2022, just last year. Baton Rouge actually had 8 consecutive days back in 1921. It's possible Baton Rouge could potentially tie that record. Yesterday, they were in the hundreds, and it's possible over the next several days. Now we're at the end of July. August, not going to offer any sort of relief. The Climate Prediction Center is saying we have a higher chance of being warmer than normal throughout the entire month of August. If you want to be jealous of anyone or maybe try to beat the heat, go up to Omaha, Des Moines. They are the ones that will have cooler than normal temperatures. Not us, though. Look at this. High temperatures staying in the upper 90s to near 100 degrees over the next 7 days.